JavaScript is the language that brings websites to life. It adds interactivity, dynamic content, and responsiveness to web pages. With JavaScript, you can create animations, handle user input, and build complex web applications. This guide provides 100 code examples to help you grasp the fundamentals of JavaScript programming. JavaScript is everywhere on the web. It runs on your browser and interacts with the HTML and CSS of websites. When you click a button, fill out a form, or see an animation, JavaScript is likely behind it. Learning JavaScript opens doors to front-end development, back-end development, and even mobile app development. This guide is structured to take you from the basics to more advanced concepts gradually. Each code example is accompanied by a clear explanation, making it easy for beginners to understand. Remember that the key to mastering programming is practice. As you go through these examples, try modifying the code and observe the results. Experimenting and applying what you learn are crucial for solidifying your understanding of JavaScript. Let's begin our journey into the world of JavaScript programming. JavaScript syntax is the set of rules that define how programs are written and interpreted by the browser. Variables are like containers for storing data in your programs. Let's explore some basic syntax and variable examples, // code. Example 1. Displaying text in the console, log, hello world. // code. Example 2. Declaring variables. Let name = Alice. Var age = 30. Const pi = 3.14159. // code. Example 3. Using variables console.log, name, console, log, age, // code. Example 4. Concatenating strings. Let message = my name is plus name plus, and I am plus age plus years old. Console.log message, // code. Example 5. Using template literals. Let message 2 = console.log, message 2, // code. Example 6. Data types. Let isStudent = true, let salary = null, let height // undefined // code. Example 7. Type coercion. Let result = 5 plus 2, // string concatenation console.log result, // output, 52 // code. Example 8. Explicit type conversion. Let num = %, 10, console log num, // output, 10 // code. Example 9. Comment // this is a single line comment, // code. Example 10. Semicolons. Let x = 5 // optional semicolon, let y = 10 / no semicolon, but still valid. In these examples, we saw how to print text to the console, declare variables using and work with different data types like strings, numbers, and booleans. Operators perform operations on values and variables in JavaScript. They are essential for performing calculations, comparisons, and logical operations. JavaScript // code. Example 11. Arithmetic operators. Let sum = 10 plus 5. Let difference = 10, 5. Let product = 10 * 5. Let quotient = 10 fifths. Let remainder = 10% 3, // code. Example 12. Assignment operators. Let a = 10, a plus = 5, // equivalent to a = a plus 5, a = 3, // equivalent to a = a minus 3, // code. Example 13. Comparison operators. Let is == 10, == 10, // loose comparison. Let is strict == 10, == 10, // strict comparison. Let is not == 10, == 5. Let is greater = 10, 5, // code. Example 14. Logical operators. Let is true = true. Let is false = false. Let in result = is true and is false, // logical, and let or result = is true is false, // logical, or let not result = is true, // logical, not // code. Example 15. Increment and decrement operators. Let count = 0, count plus plus, // increment by 1 count, // decrement by 1 // code. Example 16. Unary plus and minus operators. Let positive num = plus 10. Let negative num = -10, // code. Example 17. String concatenation. Let first name = John. Let last name = Doe. Let full name = first name plus last name, // code. Example 18. Ternary operator. Let age = 20. Let is adult = age = 18. True, false, / code, example 19. Type of operator, let num equal sign 10. Let type of num equal sign type of num, / returns number, / code, example 20. Instance of operator, let r equal sign 1, 2, 3. Let isArray equal sign r instance of array, / returns true. These examples demonstrate various operators in action, including arithmetic operators for calculations, comparison operators for comparing values, and logical operators for combining conditions. We also saw assignment operators, increment-decrement operators, and the ternary operator for concise conditional expressions. Functions are blocks of code that can be reused throughout your program. They help organize code, improve readability, and make programs more modular. JavaScript / code. Example 21. Function declaration function greet. Console.log hello from greet. / code. Example 22. Function invocation greet. / code. Example 23. Function with parameters. Function greet by name. Console. Log hello plus name plus. Greet by name Alice / code. Example 24. Function with return value. Function add a b. Return a plus b. Let sum equal sign add 5, 10. Console log sum / code. Example 25. Function expressions const greet 2 equal sign function. Console log hello from greet 2. Greet 2 / code. Example 26. Arrow functions const greet 3 equal sign. Console log hello from greet 3. Greet 3 / code. Example 27. Arrow function with implicit return const add 2 equal sign a b equal sign a plus b. Let sum 2 equal sign add 2 10, 20. Console.log sum 2 / code. Example 28. Default parameters. Function power base exponent equal sign 2. Return base exponent. Console log power 2 / 4. Console log power 2, 3 / 8 / code. Example 29. Rest parameters function sum all numbers. Let total equal sign 0. 4. Let number of numbers total plus equal sign number. Return total. Console log sum all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 / 15 / code. Example 30. Recursive functions function factorial n. If n equals sign 0, return 1, else, return n asterisk factorial n 1. Console log factorial 5 / 120. We explored function declarations, invocations, parameters, return values, and different function expressions like function expressions and arrow functions. We also covered default parameters, rest parameters for handling variable numbers of arguments, and recursive functions. Section 5. Conditional statements and loops. Conditional statements allow your code to make decisions based on certain conditions. Loops, on the other hand, enable you to execute code repeatedly. For instance, let's take a look at an if statement. Here we have, if the age is greater than or equal to 18, we log you are an adult. Moving on to an if-else statement. We have, if the number is greater than 0, we log positive number. Otherwise, we log non-positive number. Now let's consider an if-else statement. Here, if the grade is greater than or equal to 90, we log A. If it's greater than or equal to 80, we log B. If it's greater than or equal to 70, we log C. Otherwise, we log F. For a switch statement, we have, if the day is Monday, we log start of the week. If it's Friday, we log end of the week. For any other day, we log just another day. Now let's talk about loops. In a for loop, we can iterate from 0 to 4. For each iteration, we log the current value of. With a while loop, we start with, as long as is less than 5, we log the value of and then increment it. The do while loop works similarly. We start with, we log the value of, increment it, and repeat this as long as is less than 5. The break statement allows us to exit a loop early. In this example, we iterate from 0 to 9, but if equals 5, we break out of the loop. The continue statement, on the other hand, skips the current iteration and moves to the next one. Here, if equals 5, we skip logging it and continue with the next iteration. Lastly, let's look at nested loops. We have two loops, one iterating from 0 to 2 and another nested inside it, iterating from 0 to 1. For each combination of, and we log the values. These examples covered various conditional statements, including and statements. We also explored different loop constructs like and loops, along with and statements for controlling loop flow. Section 6. Working with arrays and objects. Arrays and objects are fundamental data structures in JavaScript. Arrays store ordered collections of data, while objects store collections of key-value pairs. JavaScript // code example 41. Array declaration let numbers equal sign 1 2 3 4 5 / code example 42. Accessing array elements console, log numbers 0, / 1 console, log numbers 2, / 3 / code example 43. Array length console.log numbers.length, / 5 / code example 44. Iterating over an array for, let I equal sign 0, I numbers.length I // code, example 45. Array methods numbers.push 6, / add element to the end numbers.pop, / remove element from the end numbers.unshift 0, / add element to the beginning numbers.shift, / remove element from the beginning / code example 46. Object declaration, let person equal sign, John Doe, age 30, occupation, software engineer, / code example 47. Accessing object properties console.log, person.name, / John Doe console.log person age, / 30 / code example 48. Modifying object properties person.age equal sign 31, person occupation equal sign senior software engineer, / code example 49. Iterating over object properties for, let key in person, / code example 50. Object methods, person.greet equal sign function, person.greet. We explored array declaration, accessing elements, array length, iterating over arrays, and common array methods. We also covered object declaration, accessing and modifying object properties, iterating over object properties, and adding methods to objects. Section 7. DOM manipulation. The document object model, or DOM, represents the structure of an HTML document. JavaScript provides ways to interact with and manipulate the DOM, allowing you to dynamically update web page content. JavaScript // code. Example 51. Selecting elements by ID, let element equal sign document. Get element by id, my element, / code example 52. Selecting elements by class name, let elements equal sign document. Get elements by class name, my class, / code example 53. Selecting elements by tag name, let paragraphs equal sign document. Get elements by tag name, p, / code example 54. Selecting elements with query selector, let first paragraph equal sign document, query selector p, / code, example 55. Selecting multiple elements with query selector all, let all paragraphs equal sign document, query selector all p, / code, example 56. Changing element content element.text content equal sign new content, / code example 57. Changing element attributes element, set attribute, href, https:// w.example.com, / code, example 58. Adding and removing classes element.classlist add active, element.classlist.remove active, / code, example 59. Creating new elements. Let new paragraph equal sign document. Create element p, new paragraph.text content equal sign. This is a new paragraph, / code, example 60. Appending elements to the DOM document, body.append child new paragraph. These examples demonstrated how to select DOM elements using various methods like and. We also saw how to change element content and attributes, add and remove classes, create new elements, and append them to the DOM. Section 8. Advanced JavaScript concepts. JavaScript offers advanced concepts like promises, async, await, and generators for handling asynchronous operations and controlling code flow in more sophisticated ways. JavaScript // code, example 61. Promise constructor let promise equal sign new promise, resolve reject equal sign. // code, example 62. Consuming a promise, promise // code, example 63. Async, await async function fetch data, // code, example 64. Generator function asterisk my generator, // code example 65. Using a generator let generator equal sign my generator, console log generator.next.value, // 1 console log generator.next.value, // 2 console log generator.next value, // 3. We explored promises for handling asynchronous operations, async, await for writing asynchronous code that looks synchronous, and generator functions for creating iterators that can pause and resume execution. Section 9, Miscellaneous Concepts and Conclusion. JavaScript encompasses a wide range of concepts. Here are a few more commonly used features. JavaScript //code. Example 66, JSON parsing. Let JSON string =, name John Doe, age 30. Let Sean object =, JSON parse JSON string // code. Example 67, JSON stringify. Let JSON object =, name Jane Doe, age 25. Let JSON string =, JSON.stringify, JSON object // code. Example 68, local storage, set item name John Doe. Let stored name =, local storage. Get item name // code. Example 69. Regular expressions let regex =/abc/I, let result =regex, test abc def g, // code. Example 70, date and time, let now =, new date, let year =, now.get full year, let month =, now.get month, let day =, now.get date. These examples covered JSON parsing and stringify, local storage for client-side data storage, regular expressions for pattern matching, and working with dates and times. This guide has provided you with a solid foundation in JavaScript programming. Remember that practice is key. Continue exploring these concepts, build projects, and experiment with different JavaScript features. The more you code, the more proficient you will become. Embrace the journey of learning and enjoy the power of JavaScript.